Giant squid are the stuff of myth and legend, monstrous tentacled beasts rising from the depths of the ocean to attack ships and munch on unsuspecting sailors. But while reports of murderous kraken might be a little exaggerated, real-life giant squid are still something of a mystery. They weren't photographed alive until 2004 and were only caught on film in their natural habitat in 2012. What we do know about them, we've learned from rare sightings, along with fragments that have washed ashore all over the world. For instance, they really do deserve their name giant, as they can reach up to 13 metres in length when you consider their mantle, arms and two long tentacles together. Stood on end, they'd reach more than 4 stories high. Just their mantle, containing their brain, digestive system and gills, can be more than 2 metres long, easily taller than the average person, while a male giant squid's penis, used for injecting packets of sperm into the female's arms, can be nearly 1 metre long. And yet, despite their great length, they don't weigh very much at all. A sperm whale, which can reach a similar size, weighs in at around 50 tonnes, while the giant squid is a mere 1 tonne. This is thanks to much of its length being made up by slender arms and tentacles, making them manoeuvrable and deadly in the ocean's 3 dimensions. They're active hunters and use their long tentacles to strike out at deep sea fish and other squid from a long way away. Once they've caught something, strong suckers with sharp cookie cutter edges on their arms and tentacles hang onto it, while their sharp beaks tear off small chunks. But the squid's unique body plan means that their esophagus, and therefore any food they swallow, must pass through the centre of their donut-shaped brain before it reaches their stomach. And because of this, they have to be careful not to take too big a bite, or they risk damaging their own brains as the food squeezes past. If that seems like a disadvantage, then giant squid do have one trick up their sleeves. Literally, in the arms race to eat and not be eaten. Scientists believe that if one of their delicate tentacles becomes damaged or detached during a hunt, then the giant squid actually has the ability to regenerate it, growing back a new one in the old's place. Another adaptation that makes them the ultimate hunting machines in the dark twilight zone of the oceans is their extraordinary eyesight. They've got eyes that look a lot like our own, only much, much bigger. Each of their 2 eyes is bigger than a football to help them see flashes of bioluminescence in the gloom. And the most sensitive part of their retinas is actually at the bottom of their eyeball, meaning that when they're swimming horizontally through the ocean, the best vision is of the stuff that's above them, making them especially good at ambushing prey from below. If we want to find a giant squid though, it's a different story. Even though they're immense, the oceans are much, much bigger, so it's hard to know where to even begin to look. One technique that's proved to be relatively successful is to follow the squid's predators, because even though they are ferocious hunters, they're not the top of their food chain. Sperm whales have been found with circular sucker scars around their faces, which hints at epic clashes between the 2 marine titans. But it seems that it's the whales that come out on top. Beached sperm whales are frequently found with the hard, indigestible squid beaks in their stomachs, suggesting that for them, the giant squid is a choice delicacy. So to find a squid, you just need to follow the whales. The whales can give us a clue about just how many giant squid there are out there too, by looking at how often squid beaks are found inside sperm whale stomachs, as well as the eating habits of the marine mammals. Experts can estimate the number of giant squid getting eaten every year, and they number in the millions. If that many can be found to be eaten, then the population must number many more. Surprisingly, these mysterious giants probably aren't that rare after all. If you enjoyed these freaky facts about the tentacled ocean giant, be sure to check out some of the great Blue Planet content over on BBC Earth. Let us know your favourite facet of the giant squid, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more science and nature explained. See you next time.